Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yay, we're finally back again. This is NOMSY Emmanuel, yes. And welcome if you're a new subscriber, you're welcome. Make sure you stay right here. Don't go nowhere. And if you are a returning subscriber, you're welcome back. Yes, guys. So I'm a YouTuber based in Baltimore, Maryland. How cool. Yes, and on this channel, guys, I film about faith, I film about lifestyle, education, and health. Because we all know health is wealth, right? Yeah. So today I have an interesting topic for you guys. Guess me, I'm even excited. Yay! Okay, guys. So if you're interested in getting to know what I'm about to say, what I'm about to discuss with you guys, just stay tuned and don't go nowhere. All right, welcome back, guys. So today I'm gonna be discussing the difference between working in a retail pharmacy and a hospital. Yes, fortunately for me, I have been privileged to work in both retail um and hospital. So I'm the best plug for you for that. So if you want to know more about retail versus hospital, what is the real difference? Just stay here. All right. Number one, of course, we love money. Who doesn't love money? Yeah, I love money. If you don't, yes, so as an able girl, we're about that coin. Okay, so let's get serious. So number one, the difference number one is pay. So okay, let's back up a little bit. All right, so for an entry level pharmacist, um, for entry level pharmacist, retail pharmacist pays you more than hospital. Yes, but once you start working in the hospital, start learning new clinical skills, and with a certain amount of experience, like if you've been able to get probably like 3 years, 4 years, even 5 years, 6 years of clinical skills or clinical practice in a hospital, you will be able to make more. Okay, let me recap. As an entry level pharmacist, retail will pay you more, but it will pay you more than the hospital. But you will learn more in the hospital. Oh yeah, you will learn more in the hospital, because in the hospital is where you get to practice your clinical skills, all those good stuff you were learning in school, all those antibiotics, all those anti-coags and all that good stuff. You will practice them in the hospital. In a retail setting, the practice is like really limited. Like you don't even do a lot of clinical practice. You just do the basic things that you have to do, like use your of course you have to use your clinical judgment. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but you get to practice more of clinically in the hospital. So as far as the pay goes, retail will pay you more, but as when time goes on and with the amount of experiences you now have in the hospital will now pay you more. Number two is the workload. Yes, retail, you get to do a lot of work, because first of all, in a retail pharmacy, unless you're working at a 24-hour store where there is two people, two pharmacists working at the same time, or not even at the same time, or probably one comes in probably in the morning and later on the other one comes. Yeah, so that's the only where you can, okay, you can now have like not so terrible workload. But if you're working at just 12-hour store, the workload is much heavier in the retail. I mean, there's the workload is also heavier in the hospital, but in the hospital there are a lot of pharmacists working at a shift compared to the retail. So retail, you're pretty much doing everything. You're pretty much calling the insurance, verifying, counseling patients, all on you. Yes. Yeah. So the workload is much more in retail compared to the hospital. Yeah. Because hospital we have a lot of pharmacists working per shift, probably like sometimes six, yeah, six pharmacists working per shift. So the work is kind of split. All right. Number three is the long hours. Yeah. In a retail, the hours is ridiculous. You work 12-hour shift. Sometimes even work more than that, depending on how busy your store is. But in a hospital setting, the hospital have three shifts. They have day shift, evening shift, and night shift. 8 hours. That's it. So that's the difference. Long hours in a retail, shorter hours in a hospital. Yes. But the good thing is in the hospital has so in the hospital you get to have your full 40 hours, okay? Versus in a retail you don't get 40 hours. So that's the difference too. You get your full 40 hours, 8 hours per day for 5 days. But in the retail you can work maybe 3 days, 3 12s, and that's about it. All right. Number four difference is you're working alone. I think I said something about it previously. So in the retail, you're working alone. You are the only person, unless you're working in a 24-hour store. Other than that, you're the only pharmacist standing there using your clinical judgment. Yes, just thinking out of the box on your own, making your judgments on your own, doing your counselings, checking the DURs, doing the pharmacist call. Oh yeah, everything is on you. But in the hospital it is splitted. Different pharmacies have different things they do. So yeah, so that's the difference. And personally I prefer hospital, even though the pay is a little lower than the retail. I prefer it because you're not alone there. In case you have any questions or you're not sure of something, you can easily go to your colleague real quick and ask. Versus in the retail, you're the only person there unless you call up someone. Yeah. All right. Number five, the difference between retail versus hospital. Number five will be breaks. In the retail, you don't get no breaks. It's only the technicians that go on a break. Pharmacists, they don't go on no break. You're there standing. Unless you want to go to a bathroom break, just go to the bathroom and that's it. Other than that, you don't get no breaks. You eat your lunch while standing there. You snack while standing there. I know it's crazy, right? Yeah, but in the hospital, oh yeah, you have to go on break. Some take 1 hour break. Some take 45 minutes break. In the hospital, you gotta take your break. The break is a must. Okay? Yeah. So yeah, number six, interacting. Yeah, you interact with your colleagues. You get to interact with the doctor more frequently. Yes, compared to in a retail. So number seven, another difference again. Number seven is in the retail is only the pharmacist that has the power to pull narcotics, which is like control medications that you just can't see it around laying around. Yeah, it's only the pharmacist has that power to pull it from the pull the drug from where it is, from a separate cabinet where it is locked. But in a hospital, the technicians, well, not all technicians, there are a few technicians, probably like two or three, that are highly trained to pull the knacks. So every shift they pull the knacks, and all the pharmacist does is just to verify the medication. Yeah, but versus in the retail, technician cannot pull. And again, some retails like Walmart, because I've worked in a Walmart where the pharmacist let the technicians pull it and count it, but they count it in front of a camera. So there's always a camera there watching you, because in case one pill is missing, and yeah, you gotta account for it. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. So some pharmacists are okay letting their technicians, I mean, depending on how they trust you, the level of trust they have in you, they can let you. But pretty much, mostly 9 out of 10, the pharmacist only counts the narcotics, that is the control medication, the control substances. They don't let no technicians. But in the hospital, the technicians, highly trained three technicians, probably like three or four of them, they are the ones that go in, pull it, and pharmacists verify it. Yeah. Another difference is in the hospital, the technicians do a lot of work. Yeah, per shift, the technicians can fill over a thousand individual doses. Yes, which are given to nurses to dispense to patients. Yeah. Versus in a retail, they hardly fill up to that unless it's a very busy store. If it's a 24-hour store, yes, they do up to 1,000 or even more than that. They fill more than that or about that. Yes. So if it's not a 24-hour store, yeah, they barely fill up to what, a thousand scripts per day. Yeah, but in the hospital it's always, yeah, it's always, the techs are always busy. The techs, they have tons of things they do. The different techs are delegated different things to do. Yeah. Versus in retail, just the same thing. You station a technician in the pickup, another technician and the maybe drive through, then the other one is filling, doing the processing and filling, one is on drop off. Yeah. But yeah, the technicians in the hospital, they do way more than the technicians in the retail. That's why they earn a little bit more than the ones in the retail. Yeah. So number nine, another thing is flexibility. The hours are pretty flexible. I feel like the hours are pretty flexible in a hospital compared to retail. Yeah, because even in the hospital, you can, I think the pharmacists, they work I think three, not three, excuse me, they work we one weekend in a month. Yeah. Then but after that you get your schedule, you get your flexible schedules. Yeah. Yeah, the schedules are pretty much flexible in hospital versus retail. And the last and not the least, number 10 is benefits. Hospital, no doubt. Retail they have benefits, but hospital have way more better benefits. You have your sick pay, you have all tons of benefits. You can use your vacation anytime. Versus in retail, before you even get that vacation, some managers don't even approve your vacation. I've had a friend who quit her job just because the manager refuses to approve her vacation. Every time she applies for vacation, the manager doesn't approve it. I don't know why. I wasn't there. That was what I told. I mean, what was told to. That's what I heard. So yeah. So she got fed up. Long story short, she quit the job. Yeah. So you can easily get your vacation. You can take your vacation. You can apply for a vacation, and it's easily getting approved. You can easily get your vacation approved in a hospital versus in a retail. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, for those people who told me they wanted me to do the difference between retail and hospital, yeah. So I just hope you have learned one or two differences between people who work in the hospital and the pharmacist who works in the hospital. They do a lot of work. They do way more than just verifying medications. Yeah, they do a lot. They have some clinical trained ones who go to different floors to round with medical doctors, and yeah, and why some stay back in the pharmacy and verify the medications and take care of other stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, hospital pharmacists, they're pretty busy. And it's a rewarding career. Is pretty interesting. You get to learn a lot of things. You get to work with different people, with different background, different specialties. Yeah, it's really, if you're really interested in learning a lot in your pharmacy career, you need to try and get into hospital. Yes, even though the pay might be a little lower than the retail, but trust me, the training you go through, the experience, is top notch. Yeah, I will always take hospital over retail any day, anytime. Because retail, after working, by the time you are done with the 12 hours, you're exhausted. Like, you don't even have a life anymore. You feel tired. You don't even want to talk to nobody. You just want to go to your bed and go to your bed straight and sleep. But sometimes after working at the hospital, after 8 hours, you still feel like you didn't do anything. You still have your energy intact because you have teamwork. A lot of people, a lot of pharmacists are. You guys are sharing the works. Yeah, sure you get. Okay, yes, guys. So that's all I have for you today. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you haven't, what are you waiting for? Come on, subscribe. Okay, subscribe. Please subscribe. Su- Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, hit the notification bell. Okay, please share my videos. If you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook, please share, like, and if you have any suggestion, please leave it down below. Okay, and until I come your way next time, eat your vegetables and drink a lot of water. Bye.